Dear viewer, today let's examine another, sick and creepy, radiography of this metastatic evil, capitalism. The hypocrisy of the capitalist nightmare when workers bear the blame. In the shadow of modern capitalism, a grotesque irony unfolds. Workers are chastised for their exhaustion, stress, and injuries, while the systems designed to exploit their labor evade scrutiny. Imagine being told by a manager and a human resources representative that your aching body, frayed nerves, or workplace injury are solely your failure and fault, a result of personal weakness, not the relentless grind of profit-driven demands. This is the pinnacle of the capitalist nightmare, where systemic neglect is reframed as individual inadequacy, absolving those in power of accountability. Individual blame in a broken system. The mantra of personal responsibility becomes a weapon in this dystopia. Workers are gaslit into believing their fatigue or injuries stem from poor time management or lack of resilience, not from ever-growing quotas, crumbling equipment, or tasks that border on superhuman. A warehouse employee, for instance, might be blamed for a back injury, while management ignores their pleas to replace a decades-old forklift that jerks and stalls. The message is clear: your suffering is your fault. This narrative shields the real culprits: unrealistic expectations and a refusal to invest in safer, sustainable workflows, management silence, and the illusion of meritocracy. Those in power collect hefty paychecks while contributing little beyond empty rhetoric. They dismiss ergonomic improvements or updated tools as too costly, yet funnel profits into their own bonuses. When workers propose common-sense fixes, like adjusting shift schedules to reduce burnout or installing proper lighting and mirrors to prevent accidents, their ideas vanish into the void of corporate indifference. Management's inaction reveals a perverse truth: their roles depend on maintaining the status quo, even if it breaks bodies and spirits. The myth of meritocracy crumbles here. Rewards flow not to those who labor, but to those who enforce labor. The physical toll of exploitation. Jobs demanding Herculean effort, lifting, bending, and repetitive motions are celebrated as honest work until workers dare to complain. Tendons crack, muscles tear, and chronic pain sets in, yet management dismisses these as inevitable. A factory worker might be told to toughen up amid malfunctioning machinery that requires double the effort to operate. The toll is physical, but the injury is systemic. Profits are prioritized over human well-being, reducing workers to disposable cogs. Safety last. The erasure of dignity. Safety protocols and ergonomics are treated as luxuries, not necessities. Broken ladders, inadequate ventilation, and poorly designed workstations are ignored until disaster strikes, and even then, blame is redirected. "Why didn't you speak up?" they ask, knowing full well that suggestions are met with eye rolls or silence, at best, but sadly mostly is snickering and ridiculing snarey dismissing comments. This neglect isn't oversight, it's policy. Cutting corners on safety pads, corporate wallets while eroding worker dignity. Capitalism's cruel paradox. At its core, this nightmare thrives on a paradox. Labor creates profit, yet laborers are deemed expendable. Management's fat paychecks depend on workers' exploitation, yet they feign helplessness. There's just no budget, while hoarding the fruits of others' labor. This is wage slavery dressed in corporate jargon, where productivity masks cruelty, and efficiency justifies dehumanization. Conclusion: resisting the nightmare. To dismantle this cycle, we must reject the lie of individual blame. Workers' struggles are not personal failures but symptoms of a system built on extraction. Solidarity, through unions, collective action, and demanding accountability, is the antidote. The true measure of a society is not its GDP but how it treats those who sustain it. Until profit stops outweighing humanity, the capitalist nightmare persists. But together, we can wake up.
Please tell me what you think and how you feel about this issue. Analyze it, brainstorm it, debate it, and if you like it, please share it. Thank you for watching. I truly and highly appreciate you, and God bless you.